ओम श्री आनंदाय नमः. ओम श्री गुरु मंगलनाथ स्वरूपाय पादारविंदम. सच्चिदानंद सद्गुरु साईनाथ महाराज की जय. Welcome everybody to this series of Mangal SuMane. We started this video series with the intention of sharing our experiences. Whenever we are reading any scripture, take it Sai Charitra, Guru Leelamrut, Mangal Gatha, Gajanan Vijay, so many of them that I read, everywhere, the chapters have experiences of people when they come in contact with the divine consciousness that has taken a swarup, like Sai Baba or Swami Samartha or my Guru Mangalnath Maharaj. When the swarup, the form is taken, that form gives us some kind of experience. When we interact with them, we have some kind of experiences that, for the simple mind, we call it as a miracle. And what we thought was to make this video series of sharing these kind of experiences where we're totally dumbfounded. How did this happen? And today I have with me Ramya. Ramya herself is a Reiki master, and she can introduce, but what I want to say is that she is an ardent Sai Bhakta. And in our Chicago town, she takes the lead in getting all of us Sai Bhaktas together. Once a month on Thursday we meet and we sing Sai Bhajans. And the beauty of it is, whether you know the song or you don't know the song, whether you can sing or it's all about the bhakti, the emotion, the devotion that we have towards Baba. So whether you have never sung in your life before, doesn't matter. We all come and chant Baba's name. This is a very beautiful initiative, because how do I get somebody to do? Everywhere we hear about Niswartha Karma. How do you do Niswartha Seva, where there is nothing for me, everything for you? Now, if I am doing my day-to-day life, there is always something that I want from it. If I go to work, I want some remuneration for my services that I provide. But when I come to a bhajan sabha, what I am just giving. That Baba, out of my devotion for you, my love for you, this is all I have, my bhakti. I'm singing for you. And that is a beautiful initiative that Ramya takes the lead in our community for all of us Sai Bhaktas. So today I wanted her. She has had so many miracles, and I want to hear a couple of miracles from her. And we thought we'll share it with every one of you, so that, the Nath Pantha. My guru is from Nath Panthi, Sai Baba Nath Panthi. So the method that they follow is Siddha Siddhanta Paddhati, means it will definitely give you results. So you follow the process, which means that people have similar kind of experiences. So that is why we share our experiences. So in case you come across, don't rub it off as, it's a coincidence. It's an experience that Baba might have given specially for you. So Ramya, go ahead and explain a little bit about your Reiki program that you do, and there are so many initiatives that you run, but a few of them if you can share, and your miracles.
Sure. Namaste, Om Sai Ram, and Har Har Mahadev. There are two gurus, main gurus in my life. Baba being, my Sai Ma, and Shiva being my, Shiva Pa, I would say that, my father. And beautifully they have put me on this divine journey, and the spiritual awakening and the path that I'm on, chosen by them. And so just to give you a background, as Sulakshana mentioned, I'm Ramya. I'm a Reiki master and a spiritual coach. And as Sulakshana mentioned, every milestone in my life is nothing but, Baba's miracle. And I would say miracles do happen in all of our lives. It's just that we don't notice them. And as Sulakshana mentioned, it's not something that a common man can recognize, and that's why they are calling them miracles. But there are no coincidences. This is something that, Sai plans, and
beautiful planning by Baba, always.
Yeah, it's always the planning. So
this video is also like sudden.
Yes, it's actually, I would say that that we had planned to do this like a week ago, and then we couldn't do it on that day. And so today we are doing it, and especially today we had the Baba Bhajna, as Sulakshana was mentioning just now. So we're, I'm actually in that trance still yet. And then we also did Krishna Bhajan. So you can see, the beautiful
Oh,
Krishna,
beautiful Krishna.
that I'm wearing, but going back to my story as a Reiki master, and that's also one of the miracles in my life and how I became a Reiki master. It's something Baba beautifully planned in my life. This goes back to 2020, when all of us were in complete fear due to COVID, and I think so. And I was completely afraid. And at that time, the only thing that overcomes fear is faith in God.
True.
So, and as Baba devotee, had complete faith in him, and I would just follow a YouTube channel that is run by Dijan Jayavahi. She's a Reiki grandmaster from India, and she's an ardent devotee of Baba herself. She has dedicated her life. She gave up her sansara and she dedicated her life for Baba. And she runs an NGO where she adopts kids, raped kids, children, girls who are raped, and adopts them and gives them a new life, gives them education and everything. And I was following her YouTube channel, where she would talk about beautiful Baba miracles and give hope for all of us during that period of fear that all of us were going through. And at that time, the only thing I knew was that that we would have to drink like warm water, just so that we can suppress the virus and things like that. So I would drink like lots and lots of warm water and hot water. And what happened is, at some point, the acid from the from my stomach, that prevents it from going into esophagus. So there's a slight thin valve here which prevents the acid from the stomach going into the throat. That got weakened. And so what happened was, I had severe acidity, and acid would flow into my esophagus, and it would come into my throat, and I would cough up all night, sitting, because I am not able to sleep, because that's how bad it is. And so I actually, and this is during COVID, right? Where we're all like wearing masks, afraid to even
Yeah,
go to
afraid,
hospitals.
afraid.
Vaccine
Yes.
wasn't even introduced. So but still, it became so acute that I could barely digest any food items, and I was kind of losing a lot of weight because I was not able to digest any food. And so I had gone to the doctors, and allopathic medicine. They said that this is an acid classic case of acid reflux problem, and there is no cure for it. You have to live with it for the rest of the life. And so they just gave me antacids, which I would take, but then that would not give me any kind of relief. And then I would continue to be in fear, like okay, already fear of COVID, and what is it, this has happened to me. And then I went, and then I actually switched to homeopathy, and I would take all the homeopathy medication, and that didn't work as well. And it became so bad that there was some internal bleeding in my stomach, and I
Baapre.
started coughing up blood as well. And then I also tried Ayurveda, but none of it seemed to have worked. And as Baba devotee, I read the Sai Satcharitra book, and in that there are several chapters talking about greatness of Udi. And I would just I remembered that, and then I was just pray to Baba and say that Baba, I'm taking this Udi with complete faith, and I surrender to you completely. And please show me the path for healing. And every day I would just take few you know uh, few
A
in
pinch of
pinch
udi
of,
and
yeah,
this.
few pinch of udi in the water at the night. And then I would also apply it to my stomach. That's what the chapter says. Apply it to the seat of the pain, and then just take it with water every day. And I would take it every day. I would just bow to Baba, take it in the water, apply it to the stomach at the night, and I would sleep. And miraculously, I would not cough up whole night. And
Wow.
this would just this was just continuing at that time. And I don't even know when the problem went away, like it as if it never existed. After few months I became completely normal. And I was able to eat everything again back to normal. And the tests the tests were run, and everything was perfectly fine. So it was Baba's healing magic that was happening through Udi. in my body. And so during, as I mentioned, during that time I used to also follow a YouTube channel run by Dijan Jayavahi, and she posted a video that she was attuning people all over the world into Reiki, because she's a Reiki grandmaster and she herself cannot heal so many people in the world. So she was creating this pool of resources like Baba's Hazaro Hath of healing all over the world, where she wanted to attune them into Reiki, and also make sure that they eventually go and help their communities through Reiki healing. And this was immediately a Baba's calling for me as I was going through my own healing journey. And I asked for help for Baba. Okay, Baba, you were able to heal me, but how can I heal other people in the world where such problems exist, where different kind of medication is not working for them? So how would I heal them? And this was exactly the moment where she posted this YouTube video. I signed up for it. I then became, I there are 3 levels of Reiki. So then I started with Pavanatva, which where you do your self healing process. I was not only able to heal myself completely, not just this problem, I was able to heal all the other problems. All my chakras were balanced with the Reiki healing, and I was so surprised and amazed with the results with myself, that I started healing my family members and extended family members. And I saw miraculous results. Like my sister's son is was a COVID born baby, and he has a lot of allergies, including dairy allergy. And through Reiki healing now, he's able to drink milk. He's overcome the
Wow,
dairy allergy
that's
as
very
well.
interesting.
So and that's just one example, and there are several cases, also people losing their jobs, and they were able to get back to their jobs through Reiki healing, because job and finances are related to root chakra. And then so I continued with distance healing, which is level 2, and then the final level of healing is Reiki mastery, where we also perform psychic surgeries and any kind of healing. And so through Baba's miracle, and I became a Reiki master, and I am now so blessed that I'm able to heal other people and help them end their suffering. And so I understand that Baba put me on this journey, and this was my soul's purpose that I discovered through this problem, which all of us see these problems in life as pain, as suffering. But after every pain and suffering, there is awakening, there is growth. Every problem that comes in your life is for your own growth and awakening. It is for us to see whether we continue to suffer, or we emerge strong, even stronger than who I was before, and more equipped, where I'm not just thinking about solving my own problems and my family's problems, but I am an instrument that Baba has chosen to heal and impact several people in the world as well. So again, my pranams to Baba, and my pranams to Shiva, who has introduced me into meditation journey and in the spiritual journey. With their blessings, I am now able to help people through Reiki healing as well as spiritual coaching. So once again, pranams to Baba and Mahadev, and thank you so much. I'm grateful to Sulakshana that she's given me the opportunity to talk about Baba and my small miracle. There are several miracles, but
Yeah,
I
and
think this
she's
is.
actually composed a poetry, but right now we are short on time, so we'll put it as a separate video. But she writes poetry. See, Baba, uh, the Kavi Narayan Swarup, the Kavi in you, the poetry is always manifestation of love. So unless you have love, the element of love is very very strong when poetry comes out. And we have so many songs that are written in the name of love, or found love, awaiting love or lost love or whatever, but love is a it's an essential element over there. And if she is writing on a poetry on Baba, her love for Baba speaks through her poetic expression itself. And today, in fact, she's we chanted some Krishna bhajans today. Krishna, the god of progression, actually, Sthiti, Vishnu, the lord of Sthiti, progression. And she spoke about how beautifully things have progressed. So
Yeah.
blessings of Krishna also with us today.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
सच्चिदानंद सद्गुरु साईनाथ महाराज की जय. ओम श्री मंगलनाथा